So put a couple of ramps right here to see if I can get my turtle friends to follow me up. Come on, turtle friends. Can you get up the ramp? You can. Come up the ramp, turtle friends. Hey there, folks. Mazion reporting for duty, and today we're going to do some building. People have been asking for it, and I decided I would try to do some building because the first level of this is going to take 400 ceilings. The second level is not actually going to take 400 because they're going to be lanes for dinos involved. So I can get some stuff done now. I went out today. I made a lot of walls, 266 walls. I made a bunch more pillars. We've got 100 pillars over on Slagathor. I got to make sure that I have this worked out. Slagathor has 100 pillars. Beatrice has 50 ceilings, and Jacqueline has 100 ceilings. So Beatrice is my water, my floaty device, my lifesaver. So we're going to go out on Beatrice. Well, not really. We're just going to make him follow us. But when we need to get back up, we're going to go to the surface on Beatrice. Now, let's hope that we don't run into any... Well, it doesn't look like we're going to have any shark problems. All right, so... got this thing out. It should be 20, right? I believe it's 20 long. I haven't actually looked at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bats. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so we've got 20 for sure. Ah, I'm stuck. Can't breathe. Where's... Okay, well, you're good. I'm going to get on you. Safety. So what we're going to do is we're going to start to do this build. And I'm going to grab 25 of them. Bam! So, the underwater portion of this thing... Alright, so we're not going to be able to do... I'm worried about how many pillars I'm going to need. It's the only thing that I think might hold me up. But this underwater portion, we're going to let the nubs stick through. Because it doesn't matter. It's under the water. I don't care what it looks like. Basically is how that works. So oxygen's going down. I don't have a fabricator, so I can't make myself a scuba suit, which would make this job way, way easier. But I mean, it's okay too. We can just stand on Jacqueline. Need to get her stamina back. Oh, I'm still... There we go. I'm gonna need food soon. So we need pillars. Which one of you... I've already forgotten who has the pillars. Right, so you take these ceilings. I'm taking your pillars. And then now I need to... build down to the ground. That should be ground level. It's gonna take a lot of pillars to do this build. And I hope that I have enough. Might have to go get some more of these guys. Oh, I'm drowning. I'm drowning. This is going to be a problem. Man, that looks really clear from here. That's really neat. Like I can see straight down through... Get out of the way! That was pretty and you made it bad! Jerk. Alright. Oh! I gotta watch my oxygen. I haven't been paying enough attention. Did we get that other one all the way to the ground? Of course I didn't. I was drowning and scared and running away. You know what? I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have to build more pillars before this video is over, so that's gonna be wicked fun. Go out, make some more pillars. Alright, so those are all fixed to the ground. Where? I can't remember which one of these guys is supposed to have the least amount of weight. Which one was it? Was it Beatrice? Yeah, it was Beatrice. All right, so Beatrice is my savior. Gotta remember that. Beatrice, savior of the day. Make sure that I have... Okay. More pillars, please. Slagathor. Slagathor, you have the pillars. Thank you for the pillars, Slagathor. So as we get out further and further here, it's going to get deeper and deeper. You know, I wish I had a buddy with some scuba gear. Might have to ask if I can borrow somebody's here before the video's over. I can hear you guys yelling that I'm going to drown. Everyone's staring at the oxygen meter, hoping that I'm going to lose my life. All right. So I wish that we had some water dinos. Everybody's out exploring the underwater supply drops right now and getting all kinds of mad loot. And I am not one of those people. That's another reason why we're getting this build going. It's time to have some water critters. Now, I might have to build myself a behemoth gate or something to gate off this one side and keep my dinos that are inside of there safe. I need ceilings. You can have your pillars back. One of you two's got more ceilings for me, don't you? There we go. Now we can get a lot more progress done now that we have some pillars. Bam! Stupid oxygen. Why do I need to breathe? It's a video game. I'm just kidding. Realism. Here we go. Oxygen time. Woo! And those ceilings look great underwater. They're all like dark and Mazion in colors. Bam. Okay, if you can imagine how this is gonna be. Actually, I'll show you guys in just a sec. I didn't bring any walls with me. I should have brought walls out. That would have been a smart thing to do. This is gonna be a pretty big pen. Not like a super water pen like I've built in the past. I'm actually planning on penning off this area that we can have safety. I'm gonna leave this backside open here. Oh! Slagathor only has pillars. Beatrice is empty. Jacqueline is carrying all the ceilings right now. Alright, how about you guys? You guys just stay right there, floaty in the water. Okay? That'll be good. You know, I probably should make a ladder. I think that would be a good idea. Do you have any more wood, Samuth? Did I leave any wood? I did leave wood on you. Can I make a ladder? I can make a ladder. Let me see. No, we've got lad in there. That's why I can't move things back right now. Take your wood back, sir. Also this stone. And maybe all of this other thing. All of this other stuff that I was using to build with earlier. There we go. That'll be a little bit less weighty. I want some walls. Lots of walls. How about that many walls? How encumbered am I? I can't jump. What about now? Can I jump now? Yes, I can jump now. Well, I kind of wanted to put some of these walls in here while we're hanging out. The front is going to be entirely closed off. There, it's connected. I don't know. I'm like super excited about the underwaterness of part of this build this season. Kind of how it's hybrid in out of the water. Oh, what? That's what I was getting that ladder for. Give me the ladder. All right. Yeah. Just like that. And now. Oh, what? What? I can't use the ladder? Oh, I did. So we got to be above the water. Nice. Now I can get on top of here. Just won't put any walls on that side for now. Oh, and the reason why I needed to get up top. Oh, man. This is difficult. Why you make ladders so hard? Okay. So that I could get my stamina back without having to use my turtles. Man, this is so cool. I love me some. Like, it's right on the water. This is great. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm, like, super excited. And I'm running back and forth and not letting my stamina regen. Because I'm a nub. There we go. I don't have my guns. I would totally shoot that pteranodon right now. Watch it plop into the water if I had my guns with me. And so I'm planning on the next level up, which I'm not sure. I think it might be 3 walls high. We're going to have it come out to a bridge. It's going to go over the water right here. So that's going to be neat as well. Get my stamina back? Okay. More walls. So it's going to take an entire total of 240 walls to enclose 3 sides of this. I'm going to leave the back open today. And the reason for that is because I'm not sure what I'm going to do back there. I might put a behemoth gate temporarily. But in the end, we're going to have a water pen that goes all the way around the thing. And is totally going to negate the need for protection in the back. So I might just leave the back of the bottom floor entirely open so that you can swim in and out of it easily. Bam! What I'm thinking now is that I'm going to do a little bit of a montage. Get some of this build, this bottom half of this build done. So that we can get to the planning parts of the upper deck. So here we go. Incoming montage. All right, so I made a grave miscalculation in the number of pillars that I was going to need. I used about 700 or 800 pillars, and this is what you get. So this is, I built out the left and right sides as far as I needed them to go, but I did not finish this area, which looks like it's probably going to take a lot more pillars. And so I wanted to do every other ceiling there's a pillar because it gives greater stability in case something happens, like something gets broken. But you know, this is my PvE base, so not as big a deal. So what I ended up starting to do was, instead of being every other pillar, I would do it every 4 or every 3. So you got a pillar here, and then 2 blanks, and then a pillar, and then 2 blanks, and then a pillar. And so under here, you're gonna see it's probably hard to see. It's every other one until a certain point, and I actually stopped right there because I was messing up my change. I had to start putting pillars in between right here. So there's an extra pillar here so that I could come out 2 and be staggered in that new way, and do the same thing over here. But I did not need to do it right here where I messed up. But so this is as much. I don't have the time to do all of the extra pillar gathering today, so we're gonna start building the upper deck, and then I can at least show you guys a little bit of what that's supposed to look like. Come here, Beatrice. Got my turtles with me. They're carrying all kinds of things that I need. And now I'm going to have to get myself up on top. So I'm going to work my way around and get up on top, and we'll do some more building. So I put a couple of ramps right here to see if I can get my turtle friends to follow me up. Come on, turtle friends. Can you get up the ramp? You can. Come up the ramp, turtle friends. Right. Well, we're going to have to stop following me. Which one? Of course, the one in front doesn't have the ceilings, right? All right, so you've got ceilings. How about you take some ramps, and then... So XB Crafted let me borrow his scuba stuff. So I've got a bunch of scuba stuff so that I could work under there without having to come up to the surface so often and have danger of death. But I'm going to start showing you guys what I'm going to plan to do with this part of the build. Who the crap? Monkey Farm. Hi, Monkey Farm. Bye, Monkey Farm. Kind of weird. He just showed up. All right, so I want at least a few layers in the front before we start to make the lanes for the dinos. I'm not actually sure the end result, like how I'm going to have this laid out exactly. We won't really know until we start to put stuff in here. But there's got to be a smart way to be able to make a lot of room for some dinos. They're going to swim in the back there. You could actually see the line from the walls on either side, so how long it's going to be. It's almost like we could put lanes on both sides for things to come into. I'm thinking, we'd have to leave like a big empty area in the middle, but that might not be so bad. That might not be so bad. Let's think about this for a sec. I did not plan this, so let's have a look at it. I'm gonna definitely have walls down either side all the way. I mean ceilings, of course, not walls. I'm gonna build that all the way down. I want to be able to have somewhere to walk, right? I love how it's like a pool, right? It's kind of cool. All right, so we'll put some down this side as well. Now, I'm imagining that you could kind of have an area to swim in, like, and then what if I left all of that open? Because I need to make a lane. So a lane for an ichthyosaur only really needs to be one, I bet. I bet we could fit an ichthy in there. So say that's an ichthy lane, right? And then if you wanted to have a megalodon lane, probably want it 2 wide like this, right? So you'd swim in with your ichthy, then you'd swim it up to this lane, put it in, jump off, and hopefully land on the ceiling. Man, you know, I really messed myself up. I have no way. Oh, did I put the ramp on. Man, I have no way to get back up there right now. Maybe I can. Come here, turtle friends. Can't jump because it's just barely not low enough. You can make it so that it's low enough so you can get up on top of these, but I just did not do that. So I wanted to actually, it's kind of good that I'm out here, except for that I'm running out of stamina. I wanted to show you guys like a far away view of this whole thing. Like there's a ton of pillars, man. Kind of cool. So this is just the bottom of the tower. We're gonna need a bunch more, and then I'm supposed to build a big pen past that. Woo! Running out of staminas. Can I make it? Can I make it? All right, so we'd also want to be able to pull in a plesiosaur, right? So how wide does it have to be for a plesiosaur? Like this wide? This wide? Would we get away with 3? The lane that's like comes out 3? I don't know. I just don't know. So that's the idea. It's either going to be on the sides like this, or I was going to just make a couple of lanes right at the front and then enclose the rest. You know, put ceilings everywhere else. But I don't know, man. This is looking to be like there's a lot of options. I didn't realize how big this area was going to be. I could probably, you know, tame a few ichthyes and a few megalodons and a couple of plesiosaurs. Maybe I could even fit a masa in here. Maybe. I don't know. But so I just wanted to kind of show you the general idea of what this build is going to be like. I think I've got a few more walls somewhere. Where are the walls? All right, you've got walls. And I don't have ceilings on me right now, so that's good. So if we were going to build a dino gate, it would kind of go right in the middle, but it's going to go a couple levels up. So I'm trying to determine how much space I want between here and the next level up. I think it's going to be 3 tall. I think this level is going to actually be 3 tall, and there'll be a ramp right here that leads you up to the next level. And then that level is going to be where all of the building stuff is going to go, and possibly some other things. It's going to be a large floor. And then after that, on that floor is going to be all wide open to the top. And there'll be, the ramps will go along the outside, and you'll be able to go up and get on multiple landing pads where flying dinos will be stationed. Man, this thing is big. This is a big tower build, man. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot more ceilings, and it's just gonna be crazy, I'm telling you. What I think I'm gonna do with this level, until I'm able to finish it off, I bet you turtles are going to be in the way, huh? Well, let's put some ceilings in a random location. Like that. I mean, walls. So until I can really finish off the bottom floor and then kind of get an idea for what I'm doing here, I guess the next thing, I'll probably finish this work off cam, this stuff down here. And then, man, I messed myself up again. And then what I'll do is the next build will build up to the next level, which we're going to need another 400 ceilings for. And actually, I probably have most of those ceilings already. So what we really need is to finish this off down here, which we'll do off cam. And then the next build will be building up the walls for the next level and then the next level itself. And then after that, before I start building like the whole tower thing, I'm probably going to go out in front of here. Since this is going to be 3 tall, right somewhere in the center will be an opening for a behemoth gate. And that behemoth gate will lead to a bridge. That bridge is going to go out and down and meet with another bridge that's going to go all the way across the river. So if I want to, like, you know, not that I couldn't just pick up a mammoth with my Quetzal, but, you know, if you wanted to lead a land dino in, like a mammoth or something big, you'd be able to just walk it across the bridge, walk it up into the base. Man, I'm really excited now. I wish that I had more materials so that I could continue to build. I'd like to build right now, but I can't. Just can't. Anyway, so that's the build video for today, guys. You get an idea of what I'm doing. I wanted to get a start on it. I'm really not happy staying in the shack. I want to get my amenities back, my industrial grill, my industrial cooker, electricity, refrigerators, all those things. I want to get all that stuff going. So this is something I'm going to be working hard on, and I'm pretty sure what I'm going to do for the next montage. This montage is just going to be some music and some building. The next montage, I'm not going to record any other videos that day. We're going to do a nice epic montage with Adobe Premiere. I switched over from Sony Vegas to Adobe Premiere, so that's a new software that I'm working with, and I need to do an epic montage with it so I can really get a feel for what it has to offer and what I can do with it. But so yeah, that's the episode today, folks. If you like the episode, where's my shirt? Please press the like button. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. If you have anything to say, do it in the comments below. And as always, be excellent to each other. Have a great day. See you later.